guys, how's everybody doing? So I decided to just do a quick tutorial on this makeup look. I was inspired to do like a cut crease, really funky different kind of lashes, and even with the cut crease, even though it's with the black, I added just a little bit of yellow in there to kind of make it look different and paired it with a nude lip. So sorry guys about my hair. I hope that you guys really enjoy this tutorial. I really had a lot of fun doing it. I feel like I'm getting there with the cut crease. That's what I'm really trying to focus on learning. I really want to be like perfect at doing it. And so I feel like I'm getting there. So I hope that you guys really enjoyed this tutorial. I will list all the products that I used to get this look down in the description bar, and I will also put it up on my blog, so don't forget to check that out. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I love you guys. So if you want to see how to get this look, just keep watching. So guys, first thing we're going to do is prime our eyes, and I'm going to be using MAC's Soft Ochre Paint Pot, and I'm just going to apply that all to my lid, like all over my lid up to my brow, underneath my brows. And then I'm also going to do it underneath my lower lash line because we're going to be putting some shadows in that area. So make sure that you just apply this all over and just blend it out very well. Next, I'm going to go in with this Wet n Wild eye pencil in white, and just to kind of help shape out where I'm going to be placing the black for my cut crease, instead of just going in right away with a black pencil or liquid liner. I feel like white is so much better, just in case if I make a mistake, it's easier to kind of blend that away. So I'm just mapping out where I want the shadows to go, and I'm going to extend it far out. Almost looks like it's going to be touching the tip of my brows. Then I'm going to go in with a synthetic brush and just blend it out, because if you don't blend this part out, it's going to be harder for you to apply the shadows and blend it out once the shadows are on. So just make sure that you blend it out very nicely, and I got some white right above there, as you see. Next thing I am going to be doing is going in with the color Carbon from MAC, and it's just a black, matte black, and I'm going to take a small brush so I can have better precision as far as placing the color, and I'm going to place it right over the white, because now that I'm happy where the white is placed, I'm going to just throw the black right on top, and I'm first placing it and then I'm just swiping away, so it's just like a blending motion a little bit. But then I'm going to go in with a blending brush, and I believe that this is a Sigma brush that I got, with a little bit of black on the tip of the brush, and now I'm just blending this part away. So even though I'm blending the black out, you still see the sharpness of the cut crease. So that's why I went over it first with a smaller brush and then went over with a blending brush, and then you'll see me go back in just to kind of shape out the edge a little bit more. And I'm just basically blending on top of the cut crease, not so much in the crease. Then I'm going to go in with the color Brown Script from MAC, and it's like a red brown kind of color, and a fluffier blending brush. And with this color, I'm going to be placing right above my crease, but I'm going to blend it in with the black a little bit and just throw it right on top also. So it's going to look like, the color is going to look like it's pretty much under my brows. So I'm just going to blend that all together, make it nice and uniformed. So you're just going to keep blending away. And you guys don't necessarily have to use the colors that I'm using. You can use whatever colors that you have at home. So yeah, so just gonna do that and just blend away, and you'll see that I'm going back in with the smaller blending brush and Carbon, just to kind of keep blending the two colors together. Then I'm going to go in with the color Orb by MAC, and it's just like a very matte off-white color, and that color I'm going to be taking on a synthetic brush and just and just actually place the color right all over my lid. And I'm also going to use this color as my highlight color. And I noticed while I was editing this video, guys, that I didn't show you. I also took the color Vanilla by MAC, and it's almost the same color as Orb. It's just that it has a little bit of shimmer, and I also placed that on my lid. Then I'm going to go in with this VH Party palette, and I'm going to take the color, the yellow color, and I'm just going to take a smaller brush and go literally right in between Orb and Carbon and place that color softly. I'm not doing anything too harsh, just so you guys can get a hint of a color, like a pop of color in there. So you're just going to take it in between and just kind of feather it out a little bit. I mean, you guys can do this really drastically and place more of the color if you want to. That's up to you. Now I'm going to fill in my brows, and I'm using the NYX brow powder in blonde just to fill in my sparse areas that I have. I was using the Anastasia Brow Wiz, but I ran out and I do need to go buy more. But I also want to try the dip brow. Let me know if you guys tried that out, how that really works. I'm interested in using that. So anyway, just going to be filling in my brows. Nothing too crazy. Then I'm going to go in with MAC's Black Track Fluid Line. And I forgot to show that I also put on Lashes by Red Cherries, number 62. So I just did that. Now I'm going to go in with my foundation. And the foundation I'm using today is CoverGirl's Outlast 3-in-1 foundation. So far I've been using this for a couple of weeks now. And I like the foundation and how it feels on my skin. It doesn't feel cakey at all. It blends very nicely. And this foundation is very buildable. So it's like more of a medium coverage, and you can build it to a full coverage if you wanted to. Do I feel like it conceals a lot of stuff? No, because I still find that I have to use a concealer if I wanted to conceal certain areas. But like I said, guys, this foundation is buildable. So I started with a beauty blender, then I went in with a Real Techniques buffing brush just to kind of really blend it in a little bit more. Since we went a little heavy on the eyes, I want to make sure that my skin looks flawless. So doing that, I want to really take my time in blending in the foundation and making sure everything looks good. Believe it or not, this is usually like the process that's the longest is when I put my foundation and everything on, because I'm so particular and want to make sure everything just looks well blended. Now I'm going in with L'Oreal's True Match Crayon Concealer. I forgot that I even had this, so I decided to use it. And I'm just going to use this for more of a highlight. So I'm just placing it right now in areas that I want to highlight a little bit. I look really weird right now, but I'm going to go in first with blending it with my fingers so I can kind of melt the product a little bit, warm it up. And then I'm just going to touch it up with the Beauty Blender. I kind of sprayed it with MAC's Fix Plus. But as you see, I'm just using my fingers to kind of blend this out. This concealer really is thick, so you really need to kind of warm it up to actually spread it. And to set my under eye concealer and the areas that I highlighted, I'm going to be going in with Ben 9's translucent powder. It's in Fair. And I'm doing more of a patting motion than a sweeping motion. So yeah, just going to be placing it with a small little brush. I think this brush is by e.l.f. So just going to be patting it in the areas that I was highlighting. Then I'm going to go back in with the color Carbon, and this is a smaller brush, and I'm just going to place it underneath by my lower lashes on both sides. just to kind of, I felt like my eye makeup still needed a little something. As you can see, just doing this alone brings it together. So I'm going to do that on both sides. I was like poking my eye, not even realizing it. That's why I was like blinking really hard. So yes, I'm just going to do that on both sides. Then I'm going to go in with the color Brown Script on a fluffier brush just to kind of blend everything together, just to kind of give it a little bit of definition. Then this is the Rimmel's eye kohl pencil in nude. Instead of using a black in my waterline, I wanted to use a nude color just to kind of make my eyes appear a little bit bigger. So you guys can use black if you wanted to, but like I said, the nude worked for me. Then I'm going in with Revlon's Photo Ready powder, and I'm just going to press it on the rest of my face to kind of set the foundation. So yeah, just gonna be pressing it all over the place. I do like this powder and the way it sets into my skin, but I am looking for a different setting powder. So if you guys have any suggestions, just leave a comment in the comments below. Then I'm going in with MAC's powder. I believe it is, what powder is this? I think it's like NW48 Studio Fix, and I'm using this color to contour. So right now I'm just kind of just placing the color. I'm not really blending it out just yet, just placing it. And now I'm going in with the Real Techniques contouring brush and really blending the color out, because my skin is so fair that if I just leave it the way it is, it doesn't look natural at all. So just going in to blend everything out. And I kind of went a little heavier on the contour because my eyes were so dramatic that it looks pretty when you have a stronger contour with a dramatic eye makeup. It just looks really nice. So just blending everything in. And I know you guys see that little dark spot on my forehead. That's not the powder. I actually burnt myself with a curling iron, so it's healing up. So now I'm going in with MAC's blush in Whole Lotta Love and a Real Techniques blush brush, and I'm just placing it all over my cheeks, and I'm just sweeping it back to my hairline. So just blending that all out, just like so. Then I'm going to be taking MAC's Soft and Gentle highlighter, and I'm going to be taking a small stippling brush by e.l.f. And I'm just going to take that and just really put it on the high points of my cheekbones. And I'm also going to do it like almost like a V shape, connecting it to my brows, above my brows. And then just kind of placing it wherever I feel like I need just a tiny bit of shimmer. Then I'm going to go in with the lips. First, I'm actually going to be using MAC's lip liner in Oak. Then I'm going to be going over that with Milani's lipstick in Nude Cream. And then I'm going to just top it off with a sheer nude lip gloss, just to kind of throw the whole look together. You guys can wear a bold lip if you wanted to, but I, didn't want to throw a bold lip. I wanted to keep it pretty neutral on the lips, since I did go so bold with the eyes and the contouring. So yeah, guys, so this is pretty much what the look looks like. I know that sounds funny, but yeah, I had a lot of fun doing this eye makeup look here. So don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I hope that you guys love it. Don't forget to check out my blog. I'll have the list of products. Bye, guys. Mwah.